tragedy across a part of America tonight.
In a safe place now, please, please do not take any chances with this.
Look at that. Are you kidding me? That is something that you pray that you never, ever, ever see.
Oh my God.
That's over there at Careful Play.
The terrible tornado disaster in the southern United States, the rising death toll, the towns flattened, the neighborhoods left in ruins. It is a fierce freak weather assault. 165 tornadoes in 24 hours, one of the tornadoes traveling 100 miles. And so much death, more than 190 in Alabama alone. And meteorologists say they have not seen this kind of destruction in 40 years.
I grew up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We had a F5 came through there on the 27th of April, killed 43 people. They found another one that passed away last night.
They kept saying it was going right towards campus, and then all of a sudden, power went out. We lost the feed. Windows were kind of going in like they were going to shatter on us.
First, it was like real silent, like you didn't hear anything. And no sooner than we all got in the bathroom, like everything just got torn apart and the roof came off.
I just know if that was me going through it, I wouldn't know what to think. I wouldn't know how to react. Just tornadoes or something else. I wouldn't know what to do.
It hit a lot of places from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to Anniston, and it was very frightening.
Some families just aren't going back to their old neighborhood because there's nothing left. I think, a lot of the families are hurt, They lost their houses, Some people lost their family, some people lost friends. Some people lost everything that they worked for their whole life. Most people be in houses for a long time, and it's a lot of memories, in a home. And when you lose that because of a storm, it's just something that happens, it's part of life. And you gotta try to move forward, but it's tough when you lose everything that you have. This is more important to me than any basketball game. It's just changing people's lives. Basketball's lifespan is not as long as a human's lifespan. And try to touch as many people as I can just by being there. I don't think money or anything like that would just make these people happy. I think just going out there and spending time with them, letting them know that they're not forgotten about, that there's people who really care about their well-being. Today we are building some homes, for a lot of the people who lost their homes in the storm. I've invited a lot of my Twitter family to join me, and I want more people to join in. And I'm happy that I have friends and family who are going to be there to support me. We just landed in Alabama and it is smoking hot. Woo! Trying to get to work.
We just arrived in Birmingham, Alabama. We're about to get on to a bus and head to rebuilding site of about 10 homes that were affected by tornadoes on April 27th.
I want to make 66, man. What's your name? Stand over there bad, man. Turn around, take a picture. Turn around, man.
Hey man, when he comes to Tuscaloosa, it's going to be awesome. I mean, anything anybody can do to help this community right now, or even our nation, because you know Massachusetts got hit last night, Missouri got hit a few weeks ago, and Arkansas got hit. You know, we're hurting nationwide. Anybody can do anything to help these people, man. It would be awesome.
A lot of debris. They're trying to clean the debris, put it to the street, get the houses back right. So it's time to get to work.
There's gloves over here.
Thank you for being here to volunteer with Habitat. You can see from looking around here, we got a lot to do. We got a lot of folks that are giving their time today and every day out here. So we just welcome you to Birmingham. Thank you for being here and raising attention to this and helping us out.
Thank you.
Oh, I think we're here.
Over here.
We're at the site here in Birmingham. We just finished pulling down some scaffolding in one of the homes. Now we're clearing out some debris of a home that was completely destroyed, and they had to start over with a new foundation and rebuilding this house.
When I started the foundation, I wanted to start in Orlando and take it worldwide. And I don't want to leave anybody behind. I'm just happy to be here, like I said. I want to do as much as I can in 2 days and try to help rebuild Alabama.
We're working in a Habitat for Community project, and unfortunately, a lot of the houses that have just been built and people had just lived there a few months got destroyed. And
some were almost 3 or 4 months old, almost brand new, and they were destroyed. And so they've asked us to come help clean them up so that they can be either repaired or totally rebuilt.
A lot of destruction, a lot of debris around, a lot of people had damage to their homes, a lot of trees are down, and we're just trying to get it cleaned up and try to put the neighborhood back as close to the way it was as we can.
And you know, it's one thing to see construction debris, but when you see a pile of somebody's belongings sitting there on the ground, man, that could be your stuff, could be any of our stuff.
So you've got drywall, you've got insulation, and then everything is crumbled to a fine powder. So basically, you've just got this amazing fine powder of stuff, and it's really hard to dig the stuff out because you've just got stuff with nails on it. You've got roof shingles, you got pieces of furniture.
16 here, and there you're gonna be over there.
Well, we were all on lockdown in the basement, and I was in the rooms watching the live feed from downtown. They kept saying it was going right towards campus, and then all of a sudden, power went out. Everybody was pushing us back from the windows. The windows were kind of bowing in like they were going to shatter on us, and then all of a sudden it was over.
It definitely affected a large part of our community, and it's going to be several, I would say, years before it's back to normal.
The good thing is that afterwards everybody came together, and like you see here, all the community is out and helping and trying to
rebuild. It's a terrible thing what's happened here, but out of many terrible things, sometimes good things happen, and one of the good things we've had is we've had a lot of people in the community coming together, and to have somebody like Dwight Howard come out here and not just to come to lend his face and his name, but actually with a hammer in his hand doing some work, it's a tremendous boost to everybody's morale.
It's huge just to get people to come out and for him to spend his time, because there's no telling how many requests he gets for worthwhile causes like this. The lift that he gives to people out here working, it's hard to describe. So my hat's off to him.
Our community, Alabamians, and people like Dwight who are coming from so far away, be a role model to the rest of the community to say, look, we care about these people. Just because it wasn't our house doesn't mean we're not going to help the cleanup.
Preview.
Oh, he didn't even get here.
I ain't even get there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's good to see dudes like that coming back to help other people out.
I know lifted the spirits of the residents of the community as well as all of the volunteers who were out there. Many of them were surprised that he was here, and so what a big surprise. That's awesome.
Sorry, kind of Thank you.
Got something for my expected child. Wow. They'll fill their name in right there. I believe it is, yeah. Debris from the actual tornado.
These are for my little brothers. They're both big fans, and they will love this immensely.
There is no good side, man.
Who's this guy?
I've heard he's pretty good.
And 3, 2, 1.
We're bad.
Right next to that mailbox.
That's really cute. This morning we're here in Birmingham, Alabama. Dwight is on the phone with a couple of radio stations, some in Orlando, some here in Birmingham. We're about to get on the bus and head to Tuscaloosa.
Day 2. Today we are in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and we're about to do some volunteer work. They're going to take us around. We're going to go to some of the parts that were hit very hard. Now we're going to go in here and meet the troops. Time to go.
Not a job, this is volunteer work. Need a break, feel free to take it. Again, I'm stressing, drink plenty of water.
You look like Beaver. But me and Beaver cool, you know.
We came down here to help with the Volunteer Reception Center. We're just helping run it right now, and we're giving it back to the community after today.
I think all of us should reach out to everybody, and that's why we're over here today. And it's great to see Dwight here. I'm sure he could have been vacationing in the Caribbean, but he's out here loving people, and so that's what life should be about.
Just anybody that actually comes here willing to help, willing to be a volunteer. We accept all people, and we're so excited that he's here.
We're taking all kinds of help, and it's been unbelievable, but we do appreciate it. We're about to drive through Alberta City, which is it's a northeast part of the city of Tuscaloosa. Even before the tornado, it was one of the poorest areas of the city.
This is crazy.
all this happened in one day. People was in the middle of this.
We're in the northeast corner of the city. It went southwest from here about 6 miles. So we're basically through the end of it when it came through the middle of the city of Tuscaloosa. On the front of a lot of the structures of homes and businesses, the police and search and rescue would come by, search the premises, and mark the spot. Once they searched it, usually would date it, and the number on the bottom would be the number of deaths inside. We had about a 400,000 square foot warehouse and building where we had our local emergency management agency, and that was ground zero. It took out basically our command center and destroyed virtually all of our garbage fleet. So everything that is going on right now, we had to contract out because we didn't have the services to do it ourselves.
Right now, people are just dropping off different items to donate, and so we pick them up and we put them on pallets and we bring them in there to sort, and so they can get distributed in mass portions.
This was a Food Max grocery store, and it had been closed for some time. The county acquired this to store goods that were coming in off of trucks or just individual volunteers that just want to bring something to have nowhere to put it. And what we have volunteers here doing is organizing everything that comes in by pallet, like you would see right here, is cat food or dog food or paper towels, toilet paper, diapers, however.
There's just been an overflow of donations to all the warehouses. There's about 12 of them, and they're just full of just different stuff. So we're here sorting them and redistributing them. We're sorting everything by size, by season, and by gender.
It's a lot of work to be done. We need a lot of help. A lot of help. On the other side, they happen to have big machinery to move all this stuff. So, man, we got a lot of work. We here, Alabama, Tuscaloosa, at the park. We're gonna present them with $10,000 today, so they don't know it yet. But we're gonna have some fun. We got a good crowd behind us.
In recent weeks, in the 37 days since April 27, we've seen hope take a lot of different forms. We've seen it take the form of volunteers working from dawn to dusk. We've seen it take the form of students searching apartment by apartment, home by home for their fellow neighbors. Today in Tuscaloosa, we see hope take the form of Superman. So let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Howard, on behalf of the 93,000 citizens I have an honor to represent, thank you for your presence today and what you are doing for our fellow citizens. Thank you very much.
I just want to say that, you know, you guys have been through a lot, in the past couple of months, and I just want to reach out, for myself and, my family, my friends, and my foundation to show you guys that, we care.
I'm like so happy. Oh my God. He shook my hand. He shook my hand. It's holy.
I think it's great, actually, for the kids and family and stuff. I think it's a great thing to do.
It's just nice for him to come to Alabama to see the people and help out.
It is tied up right now, but next touchdown wins, so you already know what it's going
Alabama. We just finished 2 amazing days here in Alabama. I just want to thank all of you for your support. We hope to continue these efforts, and we hope that you can join us. Visit us at d12foundation.org, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you at the next project.